All right, people. I'm here with this week's pulls and some new issues that came out. For some reason, my comic book store, my shop, is a little behind, so I grabbed some of them new releases that came out earlier today that I went to other places. But later on tonight, I'm gonna pick it up and share that with you. Also, I went some comic book hunting, got some stuff, so I'm gonna go through it real quick. Thanks for listening. Alright, so I found a Cloak and Dagger number 5. I don't know, let me know if this is the first or second run. But it's in the top, the first 5 issues. Cloak and Dagger's awesome. Just look at that cover, is awesome. Alright, I found Secret Wars the very first one. Issue number 4. As you can tell, it's a little bit beat up. It's folded over. But I think I think I found this for like $2-3. I already have an issue of this. So this is another one that I got. It's newsstand, so that's good. Another one I got that I found is Lady Killer. Now, I'm making videos for new and upcoming people that come up with comic books and stuff, right? So, if you're out there and you're new to comic books or you're just thinking you want to get into it, just find stuff that appeal to you or maybe catches your eye and you think that is an interesting read. I haven't got into this yet, but I breezed through it and looks at something interesting that I would get into. As you know, comic books, they cover all kind of genres and have the most freaky stories out there. So that's an example of one. As another example, I ran into this a couple of years ago called Southern Bastards. This shit is really good. So I found issues 20 and 21. As you can tell, it's kind of beat up. I think I might have found each of these issues for 50 cents. I found 3 of them. Issue 21 and 22, I think. But this is really good. It has to do with football. It has to do with this particular coach. This guy carries this wood. He has a very dark backstory. This shit is awesome, bro. But I found issue number 2. Man, this is a good story. Art is good. These are the 2 creators. If you run into this, this is a jewel. Also ran into Arcbound number 1. I was talking about in the earlier thing. I found issues 2 and 3. An earlier video, my bad. Issues 2 and 3. I found issue number 1. Awesome. I got this Seasons. This came out this week. I had 2. I found 2. I bought 2 copies. My bad. Also, I'm gonna open one of them, not open the other one, because this is a really good, going to be a good thing. I think it has a lot of high expectations. And it's from Rick Remender. So if you know about comic books, you know what's up with him. Also, I got the Sonic the Hedgehog. Best of Shadow. I just got Sonic. I'm starting to get into some Sonic comic books here and there. And real quick, I'll share with you also some stuff that I got from comic book hunting. My first 2 things of the covers has to be this one that I found. The Joker with the Superman underneath him. Oh man, as soon as I saw that, I was like, that pops. That's awesome. I just find some certain covers that really catch my eye, and I'm like, oh, I don't know the significance of this particular issue. I'm gonna find out later, but if you know anything, leave a comment. Also, it's a newsstand. And then I was talking about my earlier videos that certain characters that I look out for that hold the Infinity Gauntlet. I found this one, the New Avengers. Let me know if this is Doctor Strange or Mr. Fantastic. It looks like Doctor Strange, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's Mr. Fantastic, only because of the white hair on the sides. But yeah, I thought those 2 issues were badass covers, jewels that I found. And then real quick, I'm gonna go through this story called Sacrificers. I got issues 1, 2, and 3, and I think I'm missing like 4 or 5, or maybe missing issues 2 and 3. So I caught up with some back issues that are up to 12. This is an awesome story. This art is beautiful. The world building is beautiful. It's about certain characters that live in a certain world where they have gods, and one of the gods is like the main god, and the other god is like the god of the nature. One is the god of water. One is the god of, I think, love or something like that. But the local inhabitants of certain lands, for each god that covers them, they have to sacrifice their kids, and the kids don't know about it. So they lead them into these parties or these little situations where they go and they get sacrificed, and they get seated at these particular seats, and like a needle or something pokes in their head and sucks their energy out of them. They only do this for the higher ups that live longer and for the gods to live longer. But it has a crazy turn. There's a particular character. His name is Pigeon. That's him right there. He's fed up. He kind of finds out the truth and he fights back. This shit is on some epic shit. So again, if you're new to comic books, for the newer generation that's wanting to know what's up, what's a really good story to get into, I highly recommend this one. I'm gonna share with you the other covers. And after that, I hit you up later with some of the stuff that I read that'll come out today that I get in my box that came out this week. Also, this is from Rick Remender. Yeah, he just made that Seasons, which this is another awesome story that he contributes to. Badass story, badass art pops. It's some mature stuff. It's really good, man. Also, again, highly recommend this. All right, people. Talk to me later.